All right. Again, I can't read my writing. Okay, so this question, and it's funny because this question you actually kind of asked in satsang. It was similar, but I have other things that I put in here. Okay. So the main question was, why do we exist? And because I started to think about it, and the thought came that we are just a thought.
Yes.
In the mind of God. And then I thought, well, we're here to awaken, and but like why this game of life? And one of the things that it said in the article was that you're not here to just complete some to-do list through life. And it started to list things about being of service, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I did want to, because there's so many things that when I started to think about it, and then especially the part where it's that you're just a thought. And then I was like, oh, like I definitely.
You give me like 10 questions wrapped in.
No, because I started thinking about them and I'm like analyzing it and like really like contemplating, and there's so much.
Well, aren't these like the greatest like existential questions of all time anyway?
Yeah.
That people are asking forever. Why do I exist?
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? Who wants to know? I mean, that's my answer is a question. Who wants to know? Who wants to know?
Yeah.
And so for anyone listening who doesn't know the answer to that, the answer is the ego. The ego is the only thing that wants to know the answer to that question. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. There aren't any enlightened beings walking around going, why do I exist? Oh, God. Not at all. Not at all. As pure awareness, there's no I to exist or not exist. It's awareness is. So within that, there's no question. I mean, there's just no question, period. None.
Yeah.
Just none. So why do we exist? I mean, I don't know. You want to get into a whole dialogue about the why and the stories and every story, and I don't personally feel it's necessary. If someone wants to ascend out of this out picturing of consciousness, better to get to the core of it, which is, who wants to know? Well, I want to know. Well, who's that? Who's that? Well, it's me. Who's me? And start asking those questions. Who cares why you exist? Who are you? Right? That's the greater question by far. Who are you? Start asking that question.
Yeah.
So what was the other? There were other components too.
Need to learn to write bigger. That you're a thought in the mind of God.
Yes, that's a very, very advanced. I guess I could call it a teaching. I don't know. It was just something that hit me one day, and I just knew it to be truth. But I've used it in my work as well. And yeah, I mean, you are God. You have a presentation as an individuation of God at the level of the I am. And there's a whole bunch of stuff I'm not even going to try to touch concerning the I am and how the I am, broke itself down. I'm not even going to go there. It's because I think it just causes more confusion and creates more stuff for mine to play with. So I don't even bother. Individuated at the level of the I am, absolutely. But recognizing that here in this reality, right? Third dimensional, polarized reality. What am I? And the only thing I saw was just a thought. You're just a thought, and literally at this level, a thought coming out of a fallen representation of consciousness. That's that thought. But ultimately, what am I? I'm a thought in the mind of God. God thought me into being. And wow, you want to sit in gratitude, sit with that one for a while. Because who would I be without that thought? And to know that God could unthink me in a second. Right? And is that not incredibly humbling? And something that would move you to immense gratitude. Now, the ego might want to take it and be angry about that, right? Oh, you're playing with me kind of thing. Create me, uncreate me, like do whatever. That ego likes to play that game. The heart, though, in recognizing that, it just moves it to such gratitude. Like, wow, because, when you're at the space where the world is just pure magic to you, and you have that recognition that I'm just a thought in the mind of God. And yet I have this amazing capacity to feel and to smell and to taste and to touch and to experience and interact with, wow, thank you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's good stuff.